Elite Facts presents
10 facts about Star Wars you probably didn't know.
10.
Inspired by Hidden Fortress. Even though George Lucas was mainly inspired by the old Buck Rogers serials he watched while developing Star Wars, a much bigger influence comes from the film Hidden Fortress, as well as many of the characters from the movie Seven Samurai.
9.
Luke Starkiller? In early drafts of the film, Luke's name was originally going to be Luke Starkiller. Good thing they changed it, as it sounds kind of ridiculous. Another related fact of interest is that the role was suggested to Mark Hamill by none other than Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund, who was in line to play Han Solo.
8.
Uncertain cast and distributor. Before the film was released, 20th Century Fox was unsure about whether or not the film would be a success at the box office. On top of that, most of the cast were thrown by the strange dialogue and story, often leading to tension or awkwardness while filming.
7.
Motionless model props. During the film's production, the FX team invented a great deal of technology, including the now vastly used motion control camera, as a way to match motion of object to camera. Also used were classic methods of stop-motion animation, as well as rotoscoping.
6.
Han Solo. After the original trilogy came out, rumors started to circulate that the next film would detail how Vader became Vader, as well as the events leading up to A New Hope. Now keep in mind that these rumors came out way before The Phantom Menace was released. One of the minor elements was the, quote, 13-year-old Corellian cabin boy on Captain Antilles' ship. This hinted towards Han Solo being there before the events of A New Hope. Good thing that was not included in the prequels.
5.
Grand Moff Tarkin's footwear. Peter Cushing, who played Grand Moff Tarkin, found his costume boots so uncomfortable that he wore slippers during most of his scenes. Because of this, he insisted that his feet should never be shot or included in the final cut of the film.
4.
Mark Hamill's car accident. Before production of Star Wars Episode V: The Empire Strikes Back had even started filming, Mark Hamill was involved in a pretty nasty car accident. He injured his face, causing severe facial trauma. The scene in which Luke Skywalker is mauled by a wampa was actually added to the film in order to account for the scarring on his face.
3.
Revenge of the Jedi. At one point, Star Wars Episode VI: Return of the Jedi was going to be called Revenge of the Jedi. Change must have happened at the last minute, as there were actually posters and trailers with this original title.
2.
Recycling droids. Probably one of the more creative facts on this list, the bounty hunter droid IG-88 was actually built from recycled film props. His head was made from the drink dispenser that was previously used in the cantina scene in Star Wars Episode IV.
1.
George Lucas's Mace Windu. So, personally speaking, Samuel L. Jackson is a fantastic actor. Sure, his role in the prequel trilogy was kind of overshadowed by the fact that the films themselves weren't that good, but we think he was great in them. However, did you know that George Lucas actually wanted Tupac Shakur to play the role? Imagine that! Mace Windu would have been an entirely different character.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.